Hello and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I am whatever that face is, Sean.
I'm Mason, and I'm finally gonna get this damn seal off of me.
That side quest took 25 minutes. It's Thomas.
I think
Not that anybody was keeping track, right?
I think some of my favorite Thomas introductions are when he just randomly says something and afterwards, I'm Thomas, by the way.
Alright, let's do this.
You're not getting the seal off. Aww.
Aw, come on!
Because Naruto goes to train with Kakashi, and Kakashi's like, nah, I'm going to go train Sasuke. He's like, oh, you can train with Pervy Ninja.
Is Jiraiya better than Kakashi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jiraiya's one of the three
quite a bit,
Senins.
probably.
Like Jiraiya's when the third Hokage, when the fourth Hokage was before the third Hokage, they were like, Hokage, and he doesn't want it. Tsunade didn't want it.
You closet pervert.
Yep.
What an insult.
Ibasu. His name is so forgetful.
Okay, so
I hate his voice.
I was going to say, I know Sean's been the one complaining about the English dub voices. I don't know how this guy sounds Japanese. I want to kick this guy in the dick. I hate his voice.
Also, I think Kakashi's hair right now it was exceptionally windy because it is really pointing.
Kakashi, what happened to your hair? I f***ed up gelling it this morning.
I stood in a wind tunnel for too long.
I gelled my hair and stood in a wind tunnel. Put it together.
Now I want to know what that would actually look like.
That.
Like that.
Do you think Kakashi's naturally gray, or do you think he dyes his hair?
Considering the amount of stress he's probably under,
I gotta remember.
natural.
I think younger Kakashi had darker hair, so I think it's just now. But they do have the whole episode with younger Kakashi, which is depressing as hell. Kakashi's story is depressing as hell.
I believe this is a race mission.
Considering
how the last one went,
that checks out for
bang
for this little section of the story.
Oh shit!
That's a tree.
No, really. I thought it was a building.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go faster.
Rolling minute speed is sound.
So
ninja
Got
around.
ourselves a situation stuck in a new location.
Without any.
So of the
No time for the relax.
Sonic TV show intros, Sonic, but gotta go faster.
Yeah.
Might be my favorite. But I also haven't listened to all the Sonic TV shows openings. So.
I mean, in my opinion, Saddam is the best one. That's just my personal opinion.
This is Sonic Underground Erasure.
Oh yeah, Sonic Underground is actually really good.
It is.
I always
damn
forget Sonic Undergrounds because I correlate it with the rest of the music in that show, and I don't like the rest of the songs in that show.
Really?
Yeah, not really.
I don't hate them.
Look, nothing against the voice actors. I'm sure they're doing a good job, but God, those voices were not meant to sing.
Voice. It's all Jaleel White.
Well, yeah, but they have different singing voices.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I know it's all Jaleel White.
Then I do that.
Fuck!
You lose!
Okay. Yeah,
I tried.
Sonic Underground is one of those shows where it's a really interesting concept that I wish they would revisit.
I wish they'd just finish it.
I mean, yes, but like, just me personally, the way that show is done, while charming, it very obviously has its flaws, and everyone's pointed them out, particularly with the animation errors. So it's one of those things where, like, I would like them to revisit it, either to just finish the story, or maybe reinvent it in some way.
I don't know if I want a full reinvention. I just want closure, man.
Yeah. I think we've brought this up off screen several times, but they were going to finish it.
They were good, yes, and I'm so upset that they didn't. This is a
'Cause
show that I wasn't even born when it started, and yet I want to know how it ends.
Sean, do you know anything about Sonic Underground?
I know zero. Like, do you know how much of Sonic TV I have watched? I watched some of the '90s shows back on TV, and that is the end of it.
Sonic Underground is probably the most out there Sonic show.
Yeah, it diverts. It's probably like diverts the most from anything we know.
Is that the one that aired in the early 2000s?
No, that's Sonic X.
Okay, so Sonic X is the one I'm there because I remember the commercial for Sonic X all the time. And
No, Sonic Underground. He's like a prince. He has a brother and a sister named Sonia and Manic,
and they're in a band together.
Which is why Mason likes it.
that does very much check out.
And
I'm seeing why Mason likes this.
And basically, literally the theme song says they made a vow their mother will be found. Because the whole show is their mother had to abandon them because Robotnik took over the world. So they reunite after years and they're like, okay, we're going to kick Robotnik's ass and find our mom. They never found their mom. It only lasted 40 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can see why, closure might be needed by some, so.
Yes. They all wear...
Also, what a wild take. Like, what a wild... Like, on Sonic.
Well, keep in mind, this was the 90s where they were like, we don't know what the to do with this guy.
That's fair. Is it pre-adventure?
Oh, it's very much
pre-adventure. Okay, then that makes so much sense. Because, Adventure's because that's the point where Sega was also like, yeah, do whatever you want with Sonic because we're never going to do anything else with Sonic. We're done with Sonic. Sonic is not going to sell anything. There he is.
They all three of them, they wear necklaces that they tap and they turn into instruments. So Sonic has a guitar, Sonia has a keyboard, and then Manic has drums. And they shoot lasers.
I was going to say, Sonia and Sonic shoot lasers and Manic can control tremors, control earth waves.
Mm-hmm. We'll get back to this. I just love that this scene is basically this guy's like, look at that pervert, I'm going to stop him. And then Jiraiya summons a toad, beats him up, and Naruto's like, I'm going to go train with that guy.
Look at it. Look at Jiraiya's mane.
Jiraiya is such a cool design. I love Jiraiya's design. He's one of my favorite, looking characters in the show.
He's a pretty good design. You fucking my sensei.
What are you doing? What are you doing there, dude?
Dance. Well, he might have been drunk at this point too. He was doing research. He was peering into ladies' bathhouses.
Whoa, what?
To do research for his pervy novels that Kakashi reads.
Okay, so
anyway, if you had more Sonic Underground to say.
I looked it up. Sonic Underground, it looks like actually came out the same year as Adventure, 1999.
But it probably would have been in the works for.
Oh yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. So probably with 40 episodes, even if it had gotten a second season, it probably would have been a smaller season because a lot of times in the 90s specifically and in 2000s, when they greenlit a show, they gave them usually about 40 episodes, and then second, third seasons and things like that were usually quite a bit shorter.
Right.
What are those shoes he's wearing?
I mean, they're
that's just typical.
What are they called? The Japanese wooden sandals. I used to have a pair. Of course I did. Yeah, of course I did.
I was gonna say, of course.
Least shocking thing ever.
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. I call them that shit Samurai Jack wears. Because there's the one episode where they break, and he spends the whole episode trying to get a new pair.
Wow.
It's a good episode, actually.
Well, Samurai Jack didn't have bad episodes, if we're being honest. Until season 5, where they kind of went off the rails a little bit because it was several years later. Mm-hmm. But Samurai Jack just didn't have bad episodes, if we're being honest.
Oh, we've opened a new door.
The door is open. Let's go.
A new little outer
Doors
area.
open. Let's go.
You, holy shit.
Why did I have to say anything? Go now. Okay, there we go. Figured it out.
The ultimate battle in this game. Mason versus timing.
Versus logs. Let's see if there's anything in here first. Do it. Do the thing.
But yeah, they actually were going to finish Sonic Underground as a comic book. The Sonic Universe was originally issue 75, was supposed to be just a comic book version. Oh.
But yeah, they were supposed to finish it in comic book form, and then they scrapped it.
Yeah, in Sonic Universe issue 75. They scrapped it because Archie was doing a reboot at the time. Mm-hmm. So they wanted something that tied into that, I think, but I don't remember exactly why they scrapped it.
Interesting. Well, that is easily the most unique Sonic property I think I've ever heard of. Like that.
Yeah.
And Sonic has some weird things they've done.
It's very weird because the Sonic shows of the 90s were so selective with what they adapted. Adventures was just a straight up cartoon comedy with Sonic and Tails. Tails was in Sonic Sat-Am, but that mainly focused on the Freedom Fighters, which would be adapted into the Archie comics. Not a damn one of those had Knuckles. Sonic Underground didn't have Tails, but it did have Knuckles.
I think Knuckles, if I remember correctly, is in the very last episode.
It's close.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, because Knuckles kind of became the unofficial fourth member. Mm-hmm. Which is very funny because he doesn't play an instrument. When they play instruments, he's like, what the f*** is this? He also has a pet dinosaur in that show.
Sorry, Chomps, but cheer up. I hear hedgehogs have just come into season.
Because, again, they had no idea what they were doing.
Because, when you run out of ideas, pet dinosaur.
90s. Sounds like the 90s to me.
That looks like steel, so I don't...
I think it'll break. No, it won't. Damn. Okay, well, then where do I go from here?
Do you need to upgrade?
Well, even if he does, his chakra.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Okay, oh. Well, this is where I came from, isn't it? Yes. And I need to go... I need to go that way. Oh, wait.
Did you get the research from him?
I think I got the thing because I beat him.
Yeah, because he said you have the research.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That was my turn to have a brain fart.
Hey, you went forward. That's what matters.
Yeah. Oh.
Just bypass it all together.
Where are you? There
Right
you
there.
are. Hey, bud. Oh, yeah, this is where he's going to teach me how to walk on water.
Yep. I think the first couple times Naruto tries, he just steps on and just goes vunk. And I think this one he's like, I'm doing it, junk.
You owe me some training now. But the pretty lady. Training first.
I actually do think Jiraiya's English voice isn't half bad. It's definitely a step down, I feel like, but I do actually like his English voice a bit. And that line, but the pretty ladies, it's kind of why I think he's actually not bad.
Let's begin your training.
All right. Can you, at least look at me while you're talking?
No, he's got to look at that boulder.
Gotta see them titties.
There's not even any there. He's looking at a bush right now and a boulder.
Exactly, the bush.
That's harmony!
Sean, you had to say something. All right. So yeah, do.
Sakura, get away from him.
She
then
looks
press.
so done with your shit right now.
That's maintain balance, right? Okay. All right. Okay, and then shit.
Well, accurate to the show, according to Sean.
Okay.
Because Naruto is
Damn
really
it.
bad at building up his chakra and using it. Like, he
Okay.
just... That's not his skill. Well, like, Sakura could do this immediately.
Okay, so you do need to
'cause
walk while you're doing it.
she's really good at building chakra up.
Oh, I think I was meant to do that.
Probably.
Oh.
Because you do fail a lot.
Take my clothes off first.
Okay.
Go on and build your chakra one more time.
He sounds better in the anime clips than he does in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably, again, different recordings, or they pulled from it. See, this is where he's like, oh, I see why you're not
This
being
would
able to do...
explain something. Somebody just punches him in the stomach. Basically.
You couldn't have told him first that you were gonna do that.
Just launches him. Now try.
Now, go on. Try walking on the water again.
Okay, now I think I'll actually be able to do it.
Look, you have your full... You got stuff now.
Yes.
The Christmas miracle.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I knew I was doing it right.
Believe
was
it!
just- I had to fail on purpose.
I really like Naruto's design when it's unzipped, actually, and it's just the shirt underneath. Like, that actually kind of bangs. I know that's a weird thing to bring up, but I just, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Naruto with just the orange pants and when he like has like just the white shirt on it actually looks really good. Again, I like the design of all the characters in the original show, and I think there's a lot of fun to it. The mangaka does make it a lot more simpler when he gets to Shippuden stuff when they're older, but
Because I'm pretty sure you had to draw them doing more complicated things. So.
I think Naruto looks fine as he gets older, and the way he draws him. I think Sakura looks fine. I just don't like all of Sasuke's get up afterwards. I just like Sasuke's like blue with his with the shorts and the high collar versus all of his like other outfits.
Where his outfit looks like that one weird cousin you had that was obsessed with the military at your family reunions.
Lord. Is that? It's like, yeah. Okay.
Are we doing main quest or side quest?
Well, what I'm trying to do right now is look. I may be able to talk to just Jiraiya, but I was trying to look for Kakashi. Is Kakashi on the map?
Doubt it.
He's not.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I was going to say
Okay,
Jiraiya.
so I'm going to talk to Jiraiya, see if I can get anything.
He's currently off teaching Sasuke Chidori, which is 1,000.
That's what I meant.
Chidori means like 1,000 stings or something like that.
Okay. Wound killer. Stop. Shadow clone to level 3 and strength to level 2. Alright. Great. Perfect. Now I have, I think, the full of all of the
all the jutsus.
All the jutsus now, yeah. Alright, now I'll do the side missions now that it's unlocked, Sean. I'll do the thing that I was supposed to do before.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Sonic Underground. You know,
going back to the thing that Thomas knows how to talk about.
Going back to the only thing we've talked about this session that I can talk about. You know what I think would be funny is if they pulled like a Dark Knight's metal and made it like this metal as alternate universe, where like it all relies on the logic of a metal album.
That would be awesome. I remember there was like some comedy show where I can't remember what it was. It was some comedian who was talking about the theme song for Sonic Underground, and he goes, "This guy's singing it like he's trying to get custody of his kids back."
He goes a lot harder than he has to.
Yeah.
So, what? Again, I have not watched a lot of Sonic TV shows. So on there, what is your favorite, Thomas?
Well, let's put it this way: there's only one that I think is really. There's only two I think are good all the way. 3. I can't make up my mind. It's Boom. Boom is my favorite.
Okay.
Interesting.
Sonic Boom. Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't watched all of Sadam, so that might change. But of what I've seen, Boom is the one that's like most consistently good because they just don't give a shit.
Ow.
And they go for a pure comedy, which I don't want all Sonic to be pure comedy, but if you're going to go pure comedy, make it funny. And Boom is far and away the funniest Sonic show.
The clips I've seen of Boom, Sonic Boom is very funny.
Oh, there's Kakashi. Well, I already talked to Jiraiya, but it's all right.
Jiraiya.
Look, with the amount of times that I've caught you on your misspeaking, yeah, I deserve that.
So that makes me think of there's a character in Star Wars Expanded Universe named Joris Sabayoth, and then he gets cloned, and he is a bad guy of the Expanded Universe, specifically the Thrawn trilogy. But the clone can't pronounce his name, so he calls himself Jaruis.
Jaruis.
So instead of Joris, he says, "I'm Jaruis."
Funny, she doesn't look Jewish.
Why can't the clone pronounce his
Don't
name?
know.
Oh God!
Watch out for that tree!
I had the stick fully to the left. Why did I hit the rock?
It's something that just like they did. I think there's a line of dialogue. It's just like, yeah, he's a clone. How do you know he's a clone? Because he can't say his name. What? Okay, sure. This is before the prequels, so this is them being like, you remember that George Lucas said the throwaway line that the Clone Wars happened? We're just gonna make up what clones are.
Oh God!
All right, well, you're Jaruis. What's the evil clone's name? Drew Carey.
Drew Carius.
No. His Jedi name would be Dru.
That would be his if Timothy Zahn Expanded Universe is writing it, yeah, it would. Because I can tell you, Jeruis has at least one in it. And Sabayoth is like, I can't even spell. When I saw it first spelled, I was like, that's how that's spelled?
Really hope there's a Star Wars Expanded Universe character whose name is just apostrophe. Like nothing else.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
What happened there? It was gone, and I hit it. Somehow.
It wasn't gone. It was.
Yeah, I was like,
gone.
it was
No,
not.
it was not.
It was straight up gone.
It really wasn't, dude.
Okay.
Are you sure? 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 Are you sure?
If it was somehow gone, when I go through the edit, I will put an apology in it, but it wasn't gone.
It was fully in the thing. Fully balls.
So there will either be an apology or probably
the
the scrubs wrong.
The
You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
The back part was completely gone, but the front part was not.
Hey. There we go.
It is really cool when you get the speed.
Only issue is once you start going fast, it becomes incredibly harder.
Almost like when the faster you go, the harder to control things are.
Yeah. Physics. Hey. Whee. Okay.
That actually was really good.
That was nice.
That was actually really
And then I
good.
proceeded to walk right into a rock.
It's okay. You did something cool before it, so anything bad that right after is forgiven.
Shonen logic.
Yep.
Oh God.
You killed an entire town full of people, and you said a cool line, so we'll forgive you. This part is I can be talking about like 12 characters there.
Damn it. Okay.
I was like, you didn't get enough. Can you do it in one?
I did it
Okay.
in one the last
Oh, I
one.
thought you did it in two the last one.
No, it was.
No, it was-
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Shit, maybe it was gone. But apparently no one here can see.
Oh God, why is it always the one that I'm going for?
Well, it's almost like they're good at their jobs.
They're good at their gerbs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, see, well, there they messed up.
Okay. Okay. I have not messed up yet. There it goes. Of course, as I'm saying it, but it's all right. I made it through. Okay. God, this might be the longest race mission.
Yeah, this is lengthy.
This is a very lengthy race.
Okay. All right. Oh God! Oh no! What happened?
You fell down.
You fall down and go, whoa. I can't do Mel Blanc screams, so that was very quiet.
I mean, can anybody?
Mel Blanc.
Well, he's
Other than
kind
Mel-
of dead.
Yeah.
Eric Bauza, the new voice of the Looney Tunes, gets close.
Eric Boz is really good.
Yeah. He's probably the closest any modern voice actor has gotten to it.
There is who I don't remember who was saying this on what it was, but was talking about the incredibleness of Mel Blanc and his ability to play Daffy and Bugs, and that scene where Bugs is playing Daffy and Daffy is playing Bugs, and how perfectly he does. Daffy is doing Bugs and Bugs is doing Daffy, all doing it at once, back and forth. And you're like, the ability to jump between voices that. And do it perfectly is something that so few people actually have that ability.
Yeah, looking back on it, if we were doing... We talked in, like, I believe it was our Star Wars Pod Racer.
Racers, yeah.
Like the Mount Rushmore of voice actors. Looking back on it, Mel Blanc would be on there. if only for the sheer incredibleness of his performances when looked at in retrospect.
Yeah, absolutely. When we did that, there's a couple other that I didn't even think about mentioning in that, because you always think just about animation, but like Frank Oz's voice work is incredible.
Frank Oz is great.
Yeah.
It is still voice work, but I'm trying to remember if I brought up Grey Delisle,
Yeah, I don't think you did, but
because she's pretty amazing.
Oh, come on.
Ow.
Oh, I missed it. There we go. At least they're giving me, like... Where do I... Huh?
Up there.
Well, I know it's up there, but I can't get
Go
up.
what the
back.
heck?
Oh, from here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was too far.
At least you try. I would try. Like I said, even if you thought it, the first thing I would do is at least attempt it. This isn't a ridiculously long race.
Jesus Christ, this has been going for a...
So,
I brought up Sonic, and it's like, oh, you like Sonic, you stupid son of a bitch? I'll give you fucking running.
We got some Sonic in here.
this isn't a sprint. This is a goddamn marathon. Get up there, you... Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa! Where did that come from? Ow!
What do
gotta
you
be
mean,
ready.
where did it come from? It was literally right there. Mason's the kind of guy who was gonna get shot in the chest and be like, oh, where'd that come from? And in front of him is the guy with the pistol. And he pulled it out 5 minutes ago.
Mason is that in that horror movie where they stare at the thing forever and you're like, it's gonna jump out at you. Stop. Why are you looking closer? It's gonna jump out at you. It's going to jump out at you, and it's just a log. And then finally it does, and they are actually scared. You still jump scare. That's Mason right there.
Anyways, I did it. Jeez.
You did.
Lordy Lou.
We got a new master. We learned water jutsu. We unsealed things, and we did a race. What will we do next time on Let's Bleepin' Play?
Hopefully not die again.
You never know.
Naruto.
The children grow and learn what's right. Leaders of the freedom fight. They seek their mother. She knows they do. Is it time? If she only knew. Will the prophecy come true? Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground.
I long for my children, but I have to wait. To act too soon could seal their fate.
They made a vow their